Hi everyone, I'm Marieanne, the Artsie Crafter. Welcome to my channel. This is part 2 of the making a junk journal out of paper bags and book spines and book pages. Bear with me through the end to the end. I have a little surprise for you, a little project and a little surprise for you. So if you stick around for that, I'll make that announcement towards the end or at the end. I said that I would show, decorate all the pages and then show you what it looks like inside. So that's what I'm doing today. I have to hurry up and do this video because my husband's on his way home, and when he is, we're going to take the dog for a walk because this is the first day we've had a fine day in quite a while. It's a nice sunny day, so we're going to take advantage of that. So I better get on with this and show you the journal. So it was heaps of fun. I have to say this is my favorite journal to date. I absolutely love doing working in this journal, and I absolutely love the cover. It's my favorite cover of all time, the front and back. I still haven't covered these pieces here. If you haven't seen the first of the series where I showed you how I made this journal, then I'll leave a link in the description box below. But for now, let's get on with it. So here we go. I haven't done anything with the front inside. I've just left it there. I haven't fully finished this journal, and I just wanted to show you how I decorated the pages. So I added some journal cards and some tags and all that, so I knew what all the little pockets were, because I would have no idea probably. So I've just put a little journal card in this little pocket, and the glue is probably still wet on some areas, but anyway, and this little flipper and a little journal card in there. There's little pockets. This one here is a top pocket, so I got a little a tag in there, and here's some little strips of paper that you can journal on, and the journal panel at the back. I love doing those ones, they're so cute. And this is just a pretty panel, and it's the top pocket again, so that was fun to do. And this one here, you just fold this over, and this is a side pocket in here, so you've got a couple of little tags in here with little booklet things, and a postcard. So that was that. And this little belly band with the butterflies and some flowers. The theme, the accidental theme of this journal are butterflies, or is butterflies. I didn't mean to have this as the theme. Butterflies are a bit of a grungy black image theme going through. It just sort of evolved that way as I was working through the journal. So I went and added these little elements here. I painted these not fussy cut, what do you call it? Those die cut flowers that you get. So yeah, so anyway, and all the little bits and pieces that I had in my stash had, a lot of them had butterflies on them. So these are just little pocket things, just to stick in there to show you. And this one here, there's a pocket here, and I haven't put anything in it, but never mind. And another little pocket down here. So, and this here is you undo that and you fold this down, and you've got some little writing and a little cottage there, and just some space for journaling, and at the back there some space for journaling, so you just tie that up. And this is a side pocket, so I've got one there, so that was cute to do. And I think that's all there is. Okay, so this is just some vellum paper, and it's got some little bit of scrap fabric there that I stamped on. And this is just some journaling space here, some pages there, so there's plenty of journaling space in here. I tried to make as much as I could. And that's a closed, and this is a side pocket, and just a card there. And I'm going to turn this one over, and this is just a paper clip, and I just made this panel, and it's got gelling space on the back there and some gelling space there, so I'll leave that aside. This one here opens up and it's a little side pocket here, and my light just went out. Oh well, never mind. Anyway, there's some gelling space there and a little bit of lace, and turn it over and just a little cluster there and open up, and there's some, I wanted to keep some reference, as you can see, a couple of pages reference to the fact that I had made paper, had used paper bags, so that's why I've left some blank, and I love the color of this and the texture of the paper, so I didn't want to cover it over, so that's there. This is a little side tuck here with a little card, and this here flips open like that. You've got some gelling space there, and this tucks back in under that little butterfly and pops back in there, and just some gelling space, and just a pretty page, a collage page. And this one here, I didn't do anything to these center spread here. You could turn these into pockets, or you could open them up and put little pockets in there. You could do all kinds of things, so I just left them blank for now because I didn't know what I wanted to do. This is all the butterfly page, and I just sewed around the edge, and then I sewed around the word butterflies, and this opens up, and we've got some more gelling pages here, and another panel at the back there. And then this one here, there's just a little side tuck here, and this is a pocket as well with a card in, which holds this little flip out closed, and you got a little pocket in there and a little pocket at the back here. You see that? So that was a bit of fun to do. Put them back in, and then over here I put some papers together and I tied it with some ribbon, and then I glued the back panel onto the page, so just for something added interest, you know. And here's some little pages you can write in, and I stuck these cut out flowers on there. Keep calling cut out, die cut flowers on there. And this one here is a little pocket, top pocket here, and it flips out, and you got a little bit of journaling space on here. And this here is a little card, so there's a top pocket there, and this is just one of those hidden paper clips. I love those because the back of the paper clip doesn't snag onto anything because it's hidden. So yes, and just a little bit of fabric cluster down the bottom there, and we turn that over, and just some journaling space here. I've got two panel flip outs, and if you saw me the video where I made the stencils, homemade stencils, this is one of the stencils you would have seen. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave that in the description box below. Go ahead and have a look at that. So I'll show you how to make some stencils, your own stencils. And here's just some journaling space. I just sewed over a book page, and here is just another panel of journal space, and this little thing just flips out. I don't think it's no, it's not a pocket, it just flips out. And this one here is a little side pocket, so I just stuck a little envelope in there, remind me that there is a pocket in there, and at the back some more journaling space. This one here, I just put a little tag in there, and I made this especially for this image, this little card. This is I've only just found this person, Arthur Rackham. He makes these beautiful illustrations here, very fanciful, and I thought, oh, I didn't even know I had these images until I went through my stack. I wanted to use up some of my old digital kits and whatnot. They've been sitting there for a long time, and I found this one in there. So I just painted this little pocket, bottom pocket, to match the color of the card or the panel, and then I just stamped some butterflies and flowers on there, and a dragonfly. I love dragonflies, so That's what I did there. And over the page here, this is just a flip out panel with some journaling space and just a pretty panel there. This one I wanted to coordinate a couple of pages, so that's what I did there. And this one here actually flips out and you've got some journaling space, and it's still a bit wet. I think it's going to take a while to dry. More journaling space at the back, and this one here flips up and you've got journaling space there. And it's what do I do here? Oh yes, this is a tuck spot at the top, and I love this image. It's just like a mini newspaper image with some stamping on there, which I thought went well with this journal. So pop that back in there. And there I stuck a little die cut flower on this image. Here I gessoed the background because I wanted to keep the paper bag, so you can see the paper bag. So I did some gesso on there. Colored. I just put some color ink in the gesso just so it's not stark white. It looks stark white on the camera, but it's not. It's more of a cream color like this one. And then I just stamped some butterflies on there. And then on the other side, it's just a decorative panel. And this one here is the back inside cover. So I just made a little flip out here, and this little side pocket here, and this one's top pocket here, and I just stuck a little booklet thing in there. So that's it. And I haven't put anything in here. This is the pocket. If you remember, I put a side pocket in here, so it's there. And I just haven't, it's a long, tall pocket, so I haven't put anything in there as yet. So I have no idea what I put in there. Maybe some journaling paper in there or whatever. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed seeing all that, and I hope it inspires you to go ahead and get all those paper bags together and make your own journal, and also go on the hunt for some book spines, because they make wonderful journal covers, I think. So there we go. I'll make my little announcement next.
Look, I got an empty table. I have a special offer for all my viewers. I make these videos for you every week, hoping to inspire you to craft along with me and to try out, what I'm showing you for yourselves. I know from reading all your lovely comments that some of you have done just that, and it's so rewarding for me to hear that feedback from you. The only downside is that while you get to see my projects by watching my videos, I don't get to see what you've made. So, and I really would love to see the things that you've come up with from watching my videos. So to address that issue, I've opened up a Facebook group just recently. I wanted to create a safe and fun place where you get the opportunity to share what you've been creating from watching my videos. I've only made a few posts over there so far. I'm still learning the ropes, but I want to encourage you to join my group and share your ideas and inspirations on how you made your projects. As an incentive just to do just that, I put together this little digital freebie page of images as my first challenge for my Facebook group, to inspire you not only to join the group but to make a project using these images. Ooh, get you in proper shot. I'm myself going to make a tag using these images, which I will show you how to make in just a moment. You can copy what I'm making, the tag that I'm going to show you. You can copy that just as it is, or if you like, but you can, feel free to create something else with the images. That's up to you, and because I'd love to see it. And then once you finish your project, take a photo of it, post it on my Facebook group, along with a comment on how you found the challenge. Was it rewarding? Was it fun? Just let me know. And also, if you're new to crafting or if you've been doing this for some time, so that's how it is. If you have any questions about the Facebook group, please leave them in the comment section below. and I'll try my best to address them all. So now I'll just make you, I'll just show you how I making my tag. So I'll just put those images aside, and I'll get my little mat out here. The tag I'm making is 3 inches by 6 inches, which is an odd number in centimeters. It's about 7.5 centimeters wide by 15.25 centimeters tall. Here's the little, I've already cut out these panels and cut them down to size. So it's these ones here. So what I did with the bottom panel here, you can see this one here, I just tore this section here and I'm putting it down the bottom, and this top panel I've cut down to the size of the tag, and I can cut it a bit shorter, but I'll just leave it as is. I backed it onto a piece of 250 GSM cardstock, and I printed off one that had some, you can see, coffee dyed paper on it. So I'm putting this panel up here, and I think I've got it the right way, and that one down there, and this one is going to go in here, but I want to have a torn upper edge. And to find out, it runs this way, to find out where that upper edge, where to tear. It's a bit tricky getting all these bits together. Make sure I hold them in the right place. I've got my flower that I cut out, and I just went around and cut. You can see it's not focusing very well today. I think that's better. I'm trying to change the image. It's a little bit, you can see, why won't it focus? There, that's better. You can see I can fussy cut around the image. It's close, and left a tiny little border around there, and then you can just go ahead and ink up the edges, and it should that border should disappear pretty much. So to find out where to cut this down to, I just put this flower on here, and I want the flower to be in this section, not go into that section. I want it to be separate, so I'll just have it here. So there's a bit of an edge up here, and so that's there, and then I just cut down just you know, something like that, so that flower stays in the frame of these leaves. And then I just go ahead and tear that out, and I didn't cut down the side here, trim this off here, so I'll quickly do that. And then I'll just tear along my line that I've made. And I should have some ink here. Ink these borders. As I said, you could make this the same way as I'm making it, or you can go ahead and you might have your own idea how you want to make it. So if I glue the back down first, a really good idea. I won't keep moving around on me. And before I do that, I'll just see how much I can tear off. Not that it really matters, but I'm just going to tear off this bit. Not so much to glue then. on there. Push it down with my fingers like so, and then this one will go here and here, so I'll know where to position it. Make sure it goes down below the bottom edge here. Oops. And the top, the bottom one now. I haven't got that quite over to the edge. I wonder if that was out of focus all the way through. I apologise for that if it was. I've never really had a problem with the focus on this the phone before, so it picked today to be difficult. So anyway, there you go. It's all done, so you can see what I've done there. And then I've cut out this little panel of script from a book and place that onto there, and that will go over the top of that like so. So I'll glue that on now, and so that it stays where I want it. I know if I move this away to glue it, I won't remember where I wanted it. Okay, and the flower. I have it on a slight angle like that. There we go. All done. And now for the little butterfly, we cut it out, and I'm just going to put it there, just on the edge, so it spills over to the top. Flying away to the next flower to get some nectar. There we go. And then I'm going to use my little template, so just a store card, to cut out the corners to make my tag. And then just ink up that edge again. And there's your basic tag shape. I could have brought the sleeves up a bit further, but you might go ahead like to do that instead. Anyway, next job would be, I'm going to put some ribbon, and I've got some sari silk here. You could use ribbon, just ordinary, regular ribbon, not ordinary, regular ribbon. I had a piece here, and it's gone walkabout. Anyway, you'll get the idea. So I thought I'd use that and put it through. And then I've got some embroidery thread. I thought I'd use that as a tie. So I'll put the glue away, and what am I going to do? Hole punch. And I'm going to measure this because sometimes I can eyeball things and other times I just don't trust myself. Oh dear. You have days like that, don't you? There you go. And you don't, I'm going to use one of these eyelets for the tag, but you don't have to use the eyelets. So if you've got some of these things, you could use them instead, or not use anything at all. I've got another little tag here where I haven't, this is pretty similar but different, where I haven't used an eyelet at all. So, and I had better use my crocodile to attach it. And squeeze. There you go. I love this crocodile because the only thing I've seen, they'll actually fold the back of the eyelet. Behave yourself, phone. Yeah, other things I've used, they never seem to work for me. So I love that machine. And I might do a double just for something different. Put it through double, seeing I've got so cut off so much. So I'll thread that through like that in half, and then I'll thread this around there. Tie it in a knot first, and I haven't got enough on one side, so I'll have to do it again. Move some more through, push it down and squeeze it tight. Oh dear, I feel like I'm all thumbs today. There you go, that's better. Must admit, tying bows is not one of my favorite pastimes. So once they're done, and cut the excess off. Stay still. Like that. You make the bow a little bit smaller, and so that the little knot doesn't come undone, I'm just going to use some fabric glue and dab on to the, oops, oh that was close, nearly got a big drop of it. Dab it on to the knot itself, and let it dry. Now my fingers are stuck with glue. Anyway, I'll just cut this off, and I like to cut them at an angle, like so, and the opposite way. This one's a bit taller. Just even that up a little bit. I'll play around with all this once that glue's completely dry, because all I'm doing is moving it around. Okay, there you go. There's our little tag. You can fluff up the bow, and there it is. There you have it. So that's all there is today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope if you did enjoy watching this video today, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll be bringing you lots more tutorials in the future, so I hope you'll join me then. And for now, I want to wish everybody a happy crafty day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone, take care.